You have a site, you sell that site, and you move that business to a new site. And this is just so unique, and it's within a half a mile. So the logistics of getting everybody moved from the existing site to the new site and how fast that's happened, and how a good rule is to measure twice, cut once. So we've been thinking about this for a long time and put a lot of thought and energy and involved our managers in creating a win-win for the tenants and for us to get everybody moved over efficiently, safely, put all of their stuff that's in the current site in the new site in the same way that it was in their old site. So capturing all of that so it's not damaged. We've hired a local moving company that has a strategy and a plan to get everybody moved over, which I think we have 500 units, and to get 500 units moved to a new site efficiently is challenging and a logistical challenge. And with the support of the team, the managers, everybody at the corporate office store it, coming up with a plan and executing that plan has been very amazing to me. And I would say that I'm 5% of that plan. I just check in and ask where we're at on the plan, and we're always improving it and getting it better. I say we. I don't have a mouse in my pocket. It's the team is getting it where it needs to be. So I think the thing that is always surprising to me when you have a good team and good contractors is the speed at which these sites get developed. So currently Mako's doing about 5,000 feet of storage a week, which is astonishing to me how fast they can build these things and get them up and rent ready. One of our core values is a win-win, or we don't do the deal. We have a site in Porterville, California. It's a big site, 30 acres. We converted a Beckman manufacturing into self-storage, and we didn't develop the whole site, but we developed about half the site. We were approached by a local entity wanting to store some stuff and ultimately wanted to buy the site. And my first reaction was, why would we do that? We have a business here. And then after thinking about it, I realized that there could be a win-win there. A win for them because it's in close proximity to several other things that was desirable to them. And we would have an opportunity to build a site to exact specifications of what we wanted, exactly the unit mix that we want. We could add a boat and RV wash that we currently don't have. We could add some other amenities like free ice and reconfigure the office to exactly how we want it. Add some signage that we wanted. We're currently under construction on this new site, and it's less than a mile away from the existing site in Porterville. It's a big site as well. It's about 12 acres. We're going to develop most of the site. We have one 60,000 square foot building that's going to be climate controlled with swamp coolers. That's where our partners come in. We were looking at HVAC and some other ways to climate control that. And our contractor came up with a very creative solution to use swamp coolers and get the same effect that we wanted for a fraction of the cost. So that's where we pivoted. And we also reconfigured the site to the unit mix that we want. So we have a lot more drive-up units, which currently everything is in a building with the exception of our RV units that's drive-up. So now we have a lot of drive-up units that's going to accommodate a lot of people that told us they want to drive up units. So we have a lot of those. We also have climate controlled. So the people that want to keep their goods and possessions in climate controlled, whether it's artwork or anything that could be damaged by the heat, could be in climate controlled. We are also able to make the site a lot more efficient from a flow perspective. Getting in and out, signage is a lot better. It's a true win-win. It's a win for us, and it's a win for the people buying our existing site. End of March, this whole site will be done. So we're in Porterville, California. Our new facility is being built right now, ground up. This is the first of the big buildings that's going up. It's 60,000 square feet. It's going to be climate controlled. The office is being erected right now. That was intentional. We want to get this building built first so we can move clients from the existing facility to the new facility here, all climate controlled, and then the office so we can have people come in and move them in. I believe we're going to be finished with this project the end of March. Is that what Gary said?
I believe so.
This entire facility will be done. I think we'll be able to start moving people in.
April, May was my timeline.
And then this facility, or this building, I think will be done first so we can maybe even start moving people over early. I think the end of March, this whole site will be done. They go fast. So how long did it take them to do this part?
I've seen the whole skeleton maybe about 3 weeks. Just the
So
skeleton.
this in 3 weeks. So, all of these pads that you see here will have buildings on them. But yeah, they go fast. They build, I want to say 10,000 square feet or 5,000 square feet a week. We'll have to ask Gary. Gary will know how fast it goes. I mean, these guys, they do this in their sleep. It just goes vertical.
And isn't this one the more time-consuming
Yes.
build? The rest are going to go up a lot quicker than what this one did.
Yeah, we'll go on the inside because the inside's all climate controlled. These are all drive-up units on the outside, so people will be able to just drive up, and this is a 10 by 10 here, but on the inside it's all climate controlled, so there's a lot more small units where, these over here will be big RVs, so it's, you don't have all of the cross bracing, and it'll go up much quicker. Crazy.
It's beautiful.
This is the first time I've seen this, so this is awesome.
So these center dividers will be gone, I hope?
They're going to be different units. The wall right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this will be one unit and then a unit on the other side.
Wow,
Okay.
look how long this hallway is.
That's why we have 6 entrances.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there's 6 entrances
6.
on this?
on
2,
each side.
2, and 2.
Oh, wow.
You're gonna need a little scooter or something to get around.
We have a golf cart.
That mall cop thing, that little...
The Segway?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, this is amazing. I can't believe how fast this has gone up. We'll ask Gary. I'm open to trying anything, as long as it's legal.
Of course.
Well, maybe slightly illegal. They're gonna build half of this, and then the other half will be future RV storage. But we poured the whole slab. We should ask how much concrete. I think it's $1 million of concrete went on this site. Just the concrete, I think, was $1 million. Well, no, we're just gonna build half. So it'll go to where the braces are. Oh, look, they're already starting to put the siding on at the end there.
It's so pretty. So we'll do our smaller units or RVs on this side and larger ones on that side, since we have more space on that side and less between the building and the slab here.
Yeah, we should
You know
check
what I mean?
that. I'm sure that's what we did. Like, we figured
Yeah.
that out.
That would be the goal if we could do that. It all depends on what the city's going to say too, if they're going to allow us to.
And do we know when the permits, are they getting closer or?
The last time I heard is there was one department still reviewing them. We got to have some in writing. We can't even nail down that road until you tell me, number one, what's the section? Number two is, are you going to close the street off or close one lane? Or just give us one lane. So could that affect our traffic control? It affects the way the guy builds the road. If he has the whole road, then he can do it a certain way. If he has only one lane, he's got to do it another way because he can't eat up the whole road with his equipment. And that's what we're waiting for, is the city to give us that direction. Edison, the other one, talked to him last week. He is very much involved and he's kind of got things rolling along. His first priority is getting power to the office and the street light power all outside on Gibbons. And then he's working on the main service for the main structure. And I told him that that's the order we wanted it, because we need the office lit up and powered up before we do anything over here, really. You need to be able to get in there and have computers up and running and all that stuff. So
How many square feet a week do they build this?
about 5,000 is what he was saying. So, and they'll leave all the outside wall panels off until we get it paved. That way, less chance of getting the panels damaged and the trim damage, and then that'll go pretty fast. The guy we
building looks good. It looked really good.
They're cranking
They're cooking.
on it. They're cooking it. They're doing really. They've done this 100 times. These guys are good.
We're doing something else that's a bit unique in that we poured the slabs for an entire RV storage site. We're only building out 70% of those slabs, but when we're ready and those are leased up, we already have the slab, everything's teed up just to continue building, and the speed to market will be much quicker, and we'll be able to build out the rest of those pads that we have. We have 2 pads here that are fully poured, but we're only building out 60 or 70% of those slabs with buildings, but we have the ability to come back and finish them out.
So our goal, like Kirk says, get this grading done for the V-gutters, get the V-gutters poured, and start putting asphalt, and we'll jump deep leapfrog every other aisleway. So that way these guys always have access to the building. So we don't want to pin them out when they can't get in. So we'll do this side, skip that one, do the other side, so they can get in from this side, and then we'll do the flip-flop it the following week, do it the other way. So
what's been your experience with Mako? Are they doing?
Yeah, the guys are nice. Francisco is a super nice guy to work with. He knows what he's doing. He sees things out front. We talk about it, then wait till the day of and say, oh, I need this moved or whatever.
Yeah.
So him and Kirk got good dialogue every single day.
So I think some of the unique things that we're doing the 60,000 square foot building here, which is going up extremely fast. And it's going to be a first that we've done because we're going to have drive ups and climate controlled in that 60,000 square foot building. Average self-storage facility across the United States is about 50,000 square feet. And we have one building on the entire site that is 60,000 square feet. So I think that that's unique.
I would have offered you a storage unit, but we don't have it yet. So I can put you on a wait list, Gary. I know you.
Hey, Jerry, that's the best news you could tell me today.
Looks good. I'm super impressed. This is awesome. And I was trying to remember, do we have $1 million in concrete here?
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
$1 million bucks in-
I think it's 1.4 total when it's all said and done. But we got $1 million down on the ground right now. More economical to build one building than it is 4 20s or 4 15s, because it's just repetitious building all the way through. Whereas you build 4 buildings, you got 4 end walls and 4 side walls, and here you got 4 in one building, whereas you got 16 end walls and 16 side walls and 16, and it's just a lot more. It's more work. It's more expensive.
And you
build one
also
building.
lose a lot of, because you got to have separation between the
Right.
buildings, so you lose that space.
You lose a lot of real estate.
So
Little ones.
we were talking about Jerry earlier spraying. This all looks good. I
you-
love how open it is.
Yeah, I like it too. It'll make it
that's
feel a lot
awesome.
better.
They're cooking on this. So once
Yeah.
they get it shelled in, then you guys will be able to start doing the interior stuff.
Yep, start roughing in electrical, plumbing, and this is we had our steel stud guys. Is these interior walls here, these steel stud walls here.
Oh, this is your crew.
This
Oh,
part
they-
is not
they
the
did a-
not the exterior, but the interior, because they do this pretty fast, and they do a lot of it. So, and they're going to be sheetrocking it, so it's nice having the same guy framing and sheetrock it.
Yeah, it looks good.